newcomers, as we know, in the Cheshire lineup. Kadiri and Geddes to compete for the jump ball. Kadiri wins it. Callum Jones initiates the first offence. Finds Harris. Goes round to Trianos. Has to go the long way round. Finds Harris again. Threads the needle through to Jones, and Trianos from the corner opens the scoring with a well-worked 3. Sandoval leaves it for Riley. Feeds Geddes. Goes to work. Can't find a shot. And Harris puts the ball out, and it will be inbound by Riley for Cheshire. Bit congested in the key there. Sandoval tries to get free. Finds Geddes. Shot short and rebounds out to Sandoval, and it's now with Jackman. Goes to Geddes. Takes a look. Finds May Thompson as the shot clock runs down. His shot's come pass is intercepted by Trianos. Callum Jones in an attempt to initiate the fast break there, puts his foot out of bounds, and Cheshire will inbound. Sandoval with Okoro keeping an eye on him. Sandoval finds Riley. Pushes out to Jackman. It's into Geddes, who hooks his shot over Harris to get the Phoenix underway. Callum Jones on the long way round. Trianos to Kadiri. Drives in and slams the ball home. Riley finds Geddes. Hand in by Harris. And Okoro finishes. Thought about slamming it home, alley-oop style, but actually controlled it and just tipped it in. And Giants take a 5-point lead. Sandoval goes back, finds May Thompson. Again, hands in by Manchester on defence. Stop the shot. Callum Jones looking for an opportunity. Geddes picks up a rather scrappy rebound, and a hand in by Callum Jones goes across Geddes' wrist, and foul is called, first one of the game, on Callum Jones. Sandoval to initiate the next Phoenix attack. Finds Jackman, who loses his defender, misses the first shot but makes his own rebound, follows it through and puts it home. All his own work. Callum Jones feeds Okoro. Jones again, drives into the key, kicks the ball out to Kadiri, plants his feet outside of the three-point line and swishes a three-pointer for the Giants. Riley. Manchester competing very much on defence there. Riley finds the three there to bring the gap back to 3 points with 6:22 of the first period played. Okoro given the screen by Kadiri, and Jackman is cleaning up on the boards there. Defensive rebound for him. Finds Riley, thinks about the shot, comes inside, and Getty's fake move puts the ball home. Gap down to 1, and Callum Jones leading the Giants forward again. Okoro hits it from outside, Riley plucks it off the glass. Getty's out to Jackman, bounce pass into Thompson, head fake, and his shot. The shot misses, Getty's picks up the rebound, but can't put the ball home. Under pressure there from Harris, meaning that Getty's will go to the line for 2 shots. Bell comes in to replace Harris. Getty's with the free throw. First one's good, scores all square. Getty's makes the second, and the Phoenix lead for the first time in the game. Okoro finds Jones. Drive there from Kadiri inside, neatly puts home the 2 to restore the Giants' advantage. Ball with May Thompson, hits the ring, rebounded by Richard Bell. And the Giants come forward again. Okoro out to Callum Jones. Looking for an opening. Trianis, big fake there, kicks the ball out to Okoro, and the long 2 brings the Giants up to 14. Phoenix on 11. Jackman putting the ball into Getty's. Bit too close to the attention there from Richard Bell. Foul's called, and Phoenix will inbound. Sandoval gets free. His shot hits the ring, plucked off the glass by Trianos. Okoro puts the ball into Jones, and Trianos hits the ring, and the rebound is taken by Jackman. For a moment, Riley was free, but Jackman takes the shot, and it's Getty's following in behind, who tips in. It's with Kadiri. Puts the ball into Jones. No way round Getty's. Trianis' shot hits the ring. Riley sweeps up, calms down. Jackman barking instructions to his team. Inside ball by May Thompson, and it's Riley who converts the assist from May Thompson. Okoro, Kadiri gives him a screen, allows him to drive. His underarm shot makes it, and May Thompson's arm across his wrist turns the 2 opportunity into a 3. Okoro will go to the line for 1. He converts it. Rettig comes in for some time now, and Okoro takes a seat. Rettig immediately following Sandoval. Sandoval looking for a pass, finds Jackman. Goes out to Riley, whose shot hits the ring, and Gettys is again with the rebound. Turns, looks for the opportunity, and again gets hit by Richard Bell across the wrist. Meaning Gettys will once again return to the charity strike. Bell, having committed 2 fouls in the space of about a minute, sits down and Clayfell Harris replaces him. Like for like swap. Gettys hits the first. Misses the second. Rebound goes to Riley. Brings it out. Finds Gettys inside again. He turns and it's rejected. But on the third attempt, Gettys follows it in. Talk about doing your own dirty work. And he taps home after an impressive rejection from Kadiri. Callum Jones finds Harris, leaves it to Rettig. Harris again drives inside and finds a space to put the ball home for 2. And in this up and down seesaw struggle, the Giants take the lead again at 19 points to 18. May Thompson finds Riley, slows it down, puts it into Gettys again, who, in an attempt to bounce the ball, hits his own foot, and Rettig intercepts. His bank shot counts for 2, and the foul by Robert Sandoval will mean that he will get an opportunity to make the 2 into 3. Coach Thomas swaps the personnel around a bit, bringing in Falzon and Toure, and Rob Sandoval and Raheem May Thompson take a seat. Rettig on the line for 1. Which he gets. The Giants now lead by 4, and there's 1 minute 40 of the first to play. Toure finds Gettys again. Gettys out to Riley, goes in where the going gets hard. Back to Toure, and Riley looks to reset. Finds Toure again, whose 3 is as sweet as a nut. 22-21 now. The Phoenix trail by 1 with 1 minute 12 seconds of the first quarter to go. Jones finds Bankovic. His shot hits the ring, and it's Jones who scraps hardest for the rebound, and a straightforward assist gives Kadiri an opportunity to bank in 2. Into the final minutes of the first quarter, Giants again on the high side by 3. Alassane Toure calls the play. They let Gettys get a shot in. It ran round the ring, and it was Riley in there to touch it in. Bankovic puts it back to Rettig. Less than 30 seconds to play. He looks up. He finds Bankovic again, and it goes out to Okoro. And an unusual looking challenge from Gettys there. And Gettys is called for what must have been one of the easy decisions by the referees to call that as a foul. Almost sort of sat on his feet Okoro to inbound, and it goes to Kadiri. It goes back to Okoro again. He finds Rettig, who's looking for a way through, manages to get a shot off, but it's Riley who picks the rebound off. Jackman's hit and hope from way downtown and rattles the support of the basket, but the Phoenix offense is a bit sporadic, and they've given the ball away uncharacteristically on a couple of occasions. The arrow says that the Phoenix will restart the game, and it's Jackman on the halfway line who gives the ball to Alassane Touré, and away they go. Fouls on to Riley. It's with Gettys. Harris keeping a very close eye on him as ever, and batted away there by Kadiri. But the rather hit and hope pass by Playfell Harris in an attempt to put Kadiri in was overcooked, and it just ran out of bounds. Touré is bringing the ball forward again. It's with Sandoval, who hits the iron, and the ball is picked up by Rettig. It goes to Okoro. And a pass to himself from Kadiri allows him a second chance, perhaps a little bit fortunate, but the execution at the end was effective, and the Giants lead by 3. Touré to Riley, off balance, and his shot is easily plucked out of the air by Harris. Feeds Okoro, finds Rettig out in the corner pocket, and smooth as you like, he swishes a 3, and that means that Ben Thomas, coach of the Cheshire Phoenix. So with 8:53 of the second quarter still left to play, the Giants ahead by 6. Phoenix build the offense again. Sandoval. Ball is out with Touré. He finds Sandoval again. His fake forces the defender to commit himself, allows him to take the shot, but it wasn't that accurate. Fouls on. Spin move there. Drives in. And the referee judges that there was a held ball. The arrow is pointing in the Giants' favour, so Okoro will inbound from the side. Rettig finds Harris. Harris back to Rettig again. There's a screen there for Rettig. Goes to Kadiri, leads Okoro to drive the baseline. And Sandoval stands across the driving attacker. Foul called on him, and Sandoval sits down. Riley replaces him. Touré trying to get a hand in there. Bankovic goes round the long way. His shot hits the ring, and it's Rettig following up to tap the ball in. Gettys finds Andrew Backman. He puts it out again to Touré. Bankovic steals the ball, rips the ball away from Touré, and Giants come forward again. Okoro. Steal there by Falzon. Avoids 3 defenders, spins, and takes the ball from his steal all the way into the opposition key and puts the ball home. Fine individual play there from Tevin Falzon. Rettig finds Okoro. Rettig again. Harris tries to hand the ball off to and Bankovic. There's bodies all over the place there. Eventually, after several rebounds off several players, the ball runs out. Referee in consultation with the scorers here. CJ Geddes and Alison Toure take a seat, replaced by Jackman and May Thompson. Ball is out with Jones. Finds Bankovic. Goes round Backman, who attempts to recover. Jones gets the ball, but he has to bring it out because there's no space. But Bankovic gets the opportunity of a shot, which hits the junction of the ring and the backboard, and Jackman pulls down the rebound. Riley finds Backman. His shot hits the inside of the ring, and it's Rettig on the rebound there, drives all the way, and the ball goes home. Shot over the flailing hand of the defender. And Giants have taken an 8-point lead. Riley double teamed there. Nobody coming for him at the moment. Ball goes inside to May Thompson. Spins, and Harris grabs May Thompson by the wrist as he goes for the shot. Harris takes a seat. Trianos replaces him. May Thompson on the line. First shot is good. Exactly 6 minutes left to play in this quarter. Phoenix trail by 7. Make that 6 as May Thompson converts the second. Rettig encouraging his teammates to switch positions. Callum Jones with Riley keeping a close eye on him. It's Rettig who athletically again recovers. Referee there informing the Manchester bench that one of their players is in danger of being awarded a technical foul, presumably for something he said. Riley has the ball. Finds Backman. Puts it out to Jackman. Fouls on. Tries to work himself free, he does, but the ball runs loose eventually to Callum Jones. And May Thompson picks the ball from Kadiri's attempted shot there. Falzon finds Backman, pushes it out to Jackman in the corner, slows it down again, looks for the best of opportunities, tried to drive between two people, but Kadiri was there first. Breaks away completely unopposed and is able to put home the 2. Double figure lead now for the Giants. 10 points ahead, 4 minutes 40 of quarter 2 to play. Riley feeds Thompson. Thompson spins. His shot is swatted by Rettig. Bankovic picks up the loose ball and sets Kadiri away again. Riley attempts to reject the ball, but in fact only ends up hitting the player, which means that the 2 will count and there will be an opportunity for a third, with the Giants in a 12-point lead. Not what the table would suggest, but actually very much the way that the run of play would suggest. Giants have just not allowed the Phoenix to settle at all. Kadiri converts the extra. Sandoval to Jackman. Jackman threads the needle to Gettys, who's under very close pressure. He turns again, but he can't get the ball over the ring, and Trajanos is able to pluck the ball off the boards. Rettig to Kadiri, Kadiri to Trajanos. Long way to go round, but he finds Wilson, and Kadiri is there to convert Ryan Wilson's assist. Sandoval looking for a way through, spots the opportunity, but he hits the ring as well. The ball bounces about, and there's eventually 3 Giants defenders who can pick it up. And a timeout has been called, and having a word with his team before they get there. Jackman feeds Riley. It goes to Gettys, who, because he wasn't under pressure there at all, easily manages to hook the ball home. Rettig finds Jones. Kadiri gets the ball back again from his pass, pushes it to Wilson, whose shot goes round the ring but doesn't drop, leaves the ball to Sandoval. His attempted ball inside to Raheem May-Thompson rebounds off a defender, so it will be inbound from the back line by Riley for the Phoenix. He finds May-Thompson, who's under considerable pressure, kicks it out to Jackman from a position he scored 3 or 4 against Newcastle, but that one only hit the ring. Wilson finds Rettig. Trajanos. Again tries to feed Kadiri, and I think it was Gettys who caught Kadiri's wrist and have prevented him from getting his shot off, but he will get an opportunity to shoot 2. First one, clean as a whistle. Second, equally good. And there, Austin Rettig chased the rebound himself, put the ball and back in, and inevitably gets a technical called against him. Means that Riley will go to the line. Completely unnecessary concession of a point there by the Giants, and also concedes possession on the halfway line. Sandoval. May-Thompson needs to find somebody to give the ball to. He does. He finds Gettys. Gettys with the ball, holding the ball up in the air, decides to turn, and his shot is banked in for 2. Trajanos kicks the ball out to Wilson, who finds Rettig in the point guard position. Gives it to the actual point guard, Jones, who's managing to thread the needle there and to give Trajanos a chance to lay in off his left hand. 49-32 with about a minute and a half left to play. Gettys leaves the ball for Riley, who goes in where it hurts and manages to lay home for 2. Jones bringing the ball forward for the Giants again. He decides to kick it out to Trajanos in the pocket. But his shot is short. May Thompson picks up, feeds Sandoval, whose little teardrop shot loops in. 36 plays 49 in the final 45 seconds. Jones, looking for an opportunity, draws the defence and feeds Rettig, who's in form today, and his jump shot from the edge of the key picks up another three. Sandoval, out to May Thompson, goes to Gettys, he's got Kadiri on him, and he's got help there from Trajanos, but he gets it back to May Thompson, whose shot hits the ring. The ball bounces loose. Rettig finds it, feeds Jones, sets up the alley-oop pass, but it missed, and May Thompson gets clear, and Gettys is able to drive through. Phoenix. There's a short delay as young spectators are making their way around the court. But eventually we start, and Orlan Jackman is bringing the ball forward. He finds Gettys, who looks up, and his shot, a long two, is the first two of the quarter. Okoro, looking for space. Ball is out with Harris, it goes round to Trajanos, who's also looking for a shot. Harris drives in and manages to get his shot round May Thompson to pick up two for himself. Gettys has come short for it. Riley finds Sandoval. Sandoval out to Gettys, back to Sandoval again. Screens Sandoval, who goes round and kicks it out to Jackman, who drives in and picks up 2 points. Okoro moving forward. Callum Jones. Harris. Handoff from Trajanos to Jones. Out to Okoro, who tries a lengthy, and then a rejection there from May Thompson. Feeds Riley, who drives hard and scores the two. A bit more purpose about the Phoenix in the opening minute and a half here. Putting the Manchester defence under some pressure. Sandoval chasing Jones. Harris off to Trajanos. Kicks it out to Harris again. Looking for somebody to pass to, finds Okoro. Sells all kinds of dummies to Jackman. And a fast break out there by May Thompson sees him putting the ball home for two. And of that quick burst of just over 2 minutes, and from the Phoenix there, means that an 18-point ball game has now become back down into single. Okoro to get the game underway again from the back line. Bankovic comes for it. Okoro under pressure from Jackman. Finds Bankovic. Kadiri to Jones. Tries to drive past Sandoval. Got left with a not a very choice shot. The fast break out by Phoenix there leaves Okoro fouling May Thompson and giving Phoenix an opportunity to inbound from the back line. He kicks the ball out to Jackman. who, fading away, hits the ring, and Bell pulls the ball down off the boards. Jones looking for a way round Geddes, finds it but doesn't find much of an opportunity. Bankovic fires up, and eventually Geddes gets enough of the ball out, touched a giant last, means that once again Phoenix can come forward. Sandoval wanders into the corner, wanders back, feeds May Thompson, whose assist to Geddes allows him an uncontested shot under the basket. Okoro has the ball, gives it to Kadiri, to Bankovic, finds Jones under close pressure from Sandoval, and his shot again is under pressure, a little bit off, rolls around the ring, and Geddes pulls the ball down yet again. And he's there to give the ball to Jackman, to Thompson, head fake, falls slightly backwards and puts in the long two. And the Phoenix suddenly are only 4 down. Okoro. But his feet were on the line, so it only counts 2. Riley urging his teammates into position. A rebound there by Jackman, but his shot is slightly off target, and Jones is able to bring the ball away. He finds Bell, who drives down the hole. The space left by Geddes, but also is adjudged by the referee to have committed an offensive foul there, charging his defender out of the way. Sandoval Sandoval's attempted pass into Jackman, intercepted by Okoro, giving the inbound to the Phoenix. It goes to Geddes, who again is allowed, you can hardly call it a jump shot because his feet barely get off the ground, but his hands are well above the level of the ring when he does that, and he picks up another 2. Kadiri, closely watched by May Thompson, who deflects the shot, and Geddes is able to complete the rebound. Sandoval hands off to Jackman. He puts the ball into Geddes again. The ball bouncing about. Kadiri found it. Jones is free, and his shot drops in, and Giants lead again by 6. 4:17 of the third quarter to go. Jackman finds Riley. Sets himself from outside the arc and drops in a very significant 3 to bring the scores to 1 shot. Giants lead by 3. Jones. Defense backs off him a bit, and he finds Bankovic, who drops a shoulder into Jackman. And the second consecutive offensive foul on Giants offences. One by Bankovic, one by Bell. So Sandoval initiates another offence. Finds Riley, who turns, and his long two brings the scores to within a single point. Bankovic to Kadiri. Harris, Bankovic again, adjusts. Jones tries to go round Riley, but he steps across him, and the foul is whistled on the floor. Rettig has come back in, and he goes to Jones. Gets himself into traffic. Bankovic has got the ball, but it runs loose. Foul called on Callum Jones. But before May Thompson was able to set himself for the shot, so it's ball comes loose. It's Rettig on the ball. And May Thompson adjudged to have gone on across his wrist. So Phoenix trail 57 by 58 with 2:41 of the third to go, and Rettig will be on the line for two shots. First one is short. But the second one is good. So the Giants lead by 2. Sandoval calls the play. Under some pressure from Jones. Sandoval looking for a pass. Finds Riley. Ball goes round the ring. Plucked out by Kadiri. And Jones is on the attack again. He drives through. And his shot under pressure still manages to drop in. 2 minutes, 10 seconds of the third quarter to go, and it's Riley to Sandoval. Sandoval loses control of the ball, turns it over, and the Giants get a bit of a respite. Sandoval takes a seat, and Alassane Touré takes his place. Callum Jones with the ball in the final 2 minutes of quarter 3. Touré keeping a close eye on him. An absolute spear of a slam by Rettig, given the opportunity by a good pass inside by Jones. 57 plays 63. Pass through there by Jackman into the key to absolutely no one. Timeout called by Coach Thomas, with Phoenix down by 6 with 1:30 with 18. Giants will get the game underway again from the back line. Callum Jones has the ball. He decides that he can find a way through. CJ Geddes catches Jones illegally to put his shot off, which means that Jones will go to the line. usually a very reliable free throw shooter. And that certainly maintains his reputation. And he scores the second as well. Minimum of fuss, maximum of accuracy. Toure bringing the ball forward. Callum Jones not giving him any clear space. Jackman has the ball now outside the three-point line. Players moving for him. Toure again. Clock is going down. Toure runs in. Certainly runs into a solid wall of defenders. One of which, Jarell Okoro, hit Toure across the arm, meaning that Alassane Toure will go to the line for 2 free throw shots. And the first one is good. As is the second one. Just over a minute of the quarter left to go. Giants lead by 6 points. Rettig and Jones swapping passes, bringing the ball up the court. Jones again looking for the gap, finds Trianos, gives it to Rettig, whose shot rolls round the ring and falls to May Thompson to rebound it. Jackman attempts to get the ball through to Riley. Somehow he manages to get hold of it. His shot hits the ring. And 2 opportunities, it's actually Wilson who pulls the ball down and initiates the next Giants offence. Rettig sees the opportunity, pulled off the boards by May Thompson. Rather scruffily the ball gets to Toure. Only 13 seconds to go, and the ball is in the hands of Riley, who is used to finishing these. He finds the opportunity. He hits the ring. Falzon rebounds, but he hasn't got time to get the shot off before the buzzer goes. So, Manchester lead by underway now for the final 10 minutes and the crucial 10 minutes of this game, and it will start with the inbound by the Giants. And it's Callum Jones with the ball there, being eyeballed by Malcolm Riley. Goes and he finds Okoro, who goes inside, and Kadiri's drive to the basket and his hook shot, even under the pressure from Tevin Falzon, manages to convert the 2 and gives himself the opportunity to make it 3. Which he does. And he now gets into 20-plus territory. He has 21 points. Toure finds Riley. Riley to Jackman, who finds May Thompson inside, but is rejected by Kadiri. And a much more difficult shot, the reverse layup, is converted by May Thompson. Wilson looks for a space, rejected by Falzon. Toure has got the ball. Foul there by Kadiri on Riley as he was going through. Riley gives the ball to Falzon. Riley looks up again, finds Jackman. Jackman out to Falzon. Out to Toure. He finds May Thompson. Head fake there. Ryan Wilson fouls on as he was about to shoot there. So Falzon will go to the line. Gettys and Sandoval take to the court again. May Thompson and OJ, Orland Jackman, takes a seat as well, while Falzon goes to the line. 8:55, 7-point ball game. Falzon's first one hits the ring and comes out. Gets a second opportunity. Which he takes. 62 plays 68, 8:50 of the quarter to play. And forward come the Giants again. Okoro to Jones. To Bell. Looking to find a pass, pushes it out to Kadiri, gives it to Rettig, who gets himself into traffic. His shot hits the ring, but fine following up there by Kadiri allows him to tip the rebound home and make the gap 8 with just over 8 minutes to play. Gettys finds Falzon, drives again, gets the ball knocked out of his hand, and the Giants break away with Callum Jones. Pushes it out to Okoro, who off balance, misses. Kadiri misses. Gettys clears up the mess. Sandoval looking for space. Falzon gives him the opportunity. It's out to Riley. Looks up, and his shot hits the ring, and Okoro pulls down the rebound. Falzon scrapping for it. Adjudged to have fouled. Callum Jones again. It's the screen from Bell. Underarms the bank shot in. Gettys fouls him on the way through, and that's CJ's 4th foul. At the moment, they seem to be keeping him on. Seems his presence is valued there with 7:20 to go. Free shot is missed, and forward come the Phoenix again. Sandoval looks for space, kicks it out to Riley. Ball goes to Toure, who hits the ring, and it's Kadiri who pulls the ball off the boards. Bell knocks it back out to Kadiri, to Okoro, shouting his teammates into position. Jones drives in, gives the ball to Bell, whose shot for 3 is good. Crucially, Giants pulling ahead again, 13 points up now with 6.5 minutes left to play. Gettys finds Sandoval, who goes in, tries his teardrop shot, but it's round the ring off the backboard, and the Giants come away again. Toure's hands on the ball there. Held ball there. Arrow says it's Phoenix ball. And having got themselves back to within 5 or 6 points, Phoenix have let it slip again, and the Giants have pulled out to a 13-point gap. 6 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock in this game. Sandoval, his shot is short of a pass, to Gettys, but too long for a shot and misses. Jones. Kadiri. Finds Bankovitz. Spots the shot, hits the ring. Pulled down by a Phoenix player, Jackman. He tries the long range effort, but he clangs off the ring. Safe into the hands of Bankovitz. And Rettig calling the shots. Finds Bell. Takes a quick look. And drops another 3. 5:21 to go. And all of a sudden, all that good work that the Phoenix had done during the third quarter seems to manage in the last 5 minutes. Giants looking increasingly confident that they can hold and indeed build on this. Sandoval pushing forward. Finds May Thompson. Finds Gettys, who finds a long 2. It's a good start. Can it be sustained? Bankovitz hits the ring. The rebound is picked up by Toure via May Thompson. And the Phoenix come forward again. Ball goes from CJ to May Thompson. Rejected by Kadiri. And Jones is leading the charge. And the referees have decided that the follow-up to the shot there by Bankovitz caused a delay of the game, meaning another technical foul on the Giants. And Sandoval cashes in, and the possession stays with the Phoenix. So 14 points the difference now, and Sandoval pushing forward. It goes to Gettys, whose pass is intercepted by Rettig, who just manages to hang on to it and give the ball back to Jones, who slows it down. It goes to Bell. May Thompson is across Richard Bell's back there. So foul called on the floor there, meaning the Phoenix have now 1 away from being in the penalty with 4 minutes left to play, and that could prove significant. Callum Jones, canny head on his shoulders. Lots and lots of scrappy stuff going there with nobody being able to get hold of the ball. Finally goes to Toure. He finds Sandoval, whose shot finds the net, and it's 12 points again. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to play. Rettig slowing it down. Bell. Hands off to Jones. He finds Rettig again. Carves himself a space. And a rejection there. Rejection by Orlan Jackman, and a shot clock violation means that that basket will not stand. Sandoval leads the Phoenix forward again. May Thompson. Off. Shot off the ring from May Thompson. Referee spotted Richard Bell hitting the wrist. Seemingly that was on May Thompson's shot, but the referee decided that he hadn't committed to his shot, and therefore the judgment is that it is a sideline ball. A miss there from Gettys, a rebound from Bell, and the Giants come forward again. Less than 3 minutes to go. Bankovic drives in. His shot goes to Rettig. Rettig finds Bankovic, who again spin move, and his shot drops in for 2. 81 plays 67. May Thompson finds Jackman. Tries to find a way through, does, and is fouled as he goes for his shot. Riley returns to the court. Toure takes a seat. Jackman with 2 shots. First one drops. Second one is good. Rettig looking for a space. Hands it off to Bankovic, who goes round the other way. Finds Bell. Rettig again. Foul called on Jackman. Phoenix in the penalty, so Rettig will go to the line. First one is good, meaning it's a 13-point deficit at the moment that the Phoenix have to pull back, getting less and less likely. Call that 14. Ball is with Riley. Riley finds Thompson, who drives inside, tries to hand the ball off to Gettys. It runs loose, but it's to Riley, and his shot hits the ring. The rebound goes off Jackman. Riley drives into the key there and gets bumped out the way. So that's a disqualifying foul for Bell with 1:39 left to play. Riley on the line for 2. First one is good. Gap is 13. And now down to 12. Less than 1:40 to play. Okoro with the ball. Jones. Finds Okoro. Malcolm Riley hits Okoro as he went for his shot. Phoenix in the penalty anyway, so that means 2 shots to the Giants, 2 shots to Jarell Okoro, which with a 12-point lead could make this task even more difficult. Does not convert the first, but but has an opportunity for a second. Which is good. The timeout buzzer sounds. Coach Ben Thomas has one more opportunity. Well, halfway down the offensive court. All right. Jackman finds Riley, who is chopped out the way as he goes through. It's Ivan Bankovic who committed that foul. He looks surprised, though I don't think he really can be. But it means Riley goes to the line and another opportunity for two. He misses the first. Not something that he does frequently. But the second one, thinks about it and finally decides to drop in. 12 points, and Phoenix pressing as they have to. Okoro finds Bankovic. Raheem sticks his hand out, half-heartedly and apologetically, but it's enough to draw the foul. And Bankovic will go to the line and be given the opportunity to put a little bit more clear water. Bankovic's first shot takes only iron, bounces back out. But the second one is good. Minute and 10 to go. Gettys comes back in. Obviously, Phoenix looking for a presence under the basket, but really, time is getting away from them so much. Some discussion here about a substitution. Bankovic hits the first free shot. And the second. 13. Tinking around with the substitutions there, but I suspect none of it is all that important anymore. Riley has the ball, feeds Jackman. Another foul called on Bankovic there, that's his fourth, but with 50 seconds to go, I don't suppose he'll be unduly concerned about that. Giants also in the penalty now, which means that Riley will get an opportunity to shoot two more. Again, his first one swings around the ring, drops out. Second one is better directed, and with 50 seconds to go, Giants up by 87-75, and we're getting into the system of how many fouls can we give away in order to try and regain possession. The original substitution that Coach Thomas tried to call a few plays ago has now been made. And Joel Okoro, with 48 seconds left to play, will be on the line. He misses his first shot. But hits the second. Riley finds Sandoval. It's out to Jackman, whose shot hits the ring, but the tip in from CJ is good. Rettig with 35 seconds left and counting down. Bankovic to Okoro. Jackman again caused to foul. So Okoro will be back on the line. Less than 30 seconds left to play. Giants on the high side by 11. Okoro misses his first. And the second, and it is rebounded by May Thompson. Ball is with Jackman, who shot from distance misses, but Gettys picks up the rebound. And his hook shot goes for two. 17.7 seconds left to play. Phoenix have brought the again, belying their lowly championship place. Rettig has the ball. Gettys, a large and imposing presence in front of him. And referee decides that has to be inbound again. The steal comes, May Thompson gives the ball to Jackman, who, under pressure, hooks up a shot. It drops short. And the Giants have one more timeout left with 7.7 seconds left to play. And this time I don't think I need to put on my my predictor and tipster's hat to say that this will represent the Giants' best performance of the season, and it will also represent their first championship win. And it can't even be said that they were lucky in achieving this. But the Phoenix never really let themselves in with a shout. 7 seconds to go. Giants pushing it around now. It makes no difference. 1.1 seconds left to go. Sandoval makes the foul, which will send Rettig to the line. But this is only icing on the cake, really. It means that the last possession will be with Phoenix, and they will have 1.1 seconds to do something with it. And they will be trailing by at least 9, possibly 10 points. 9 it is. Jackman